I'm back again. I have a latest one now. This is so painful. Please listen to this. I will appreciate you people. Listen to this.
We have had to watch our dear country, which is May.
On 31st of August 2020, my video analysis exposing how Nigeria government are sponsoring the ethnic cleansing of Christians and jihad in Nigeria. In that video, I showed you and analyzed the word coming from the man they killed yesterday called Ghana from Benue State. I want you to go and watch my broadcast of 31st of August 2020. After that exposition, they started hunting for Ghana, and yesterday they killed him. Now watch. And they want to retrieve all arms, firearms from everybody in the southern Nigeria to give the terrorists the way and more easy way to fight. And as you are giving, as they are succeeding in taking your arms, the amount they are paying to these people are reducing because the threat becomes so, so low. But when they see that nobody is giving up his or her arms, firearms, then the amount they are paying to these people become very high. Now, watch.
So, the one that Kwame choose to sponsor at Taraba, we should capture Taraba State. Then when I go with them, then they lead me to Niger. After to Niger, they lead me to Cameroon. After Cameroon, they lead me back to Nigeria. Then started saying that they have clashes in Nigeria about 3 states that they want to. They have about 4 states that they want to call it
they want to capture you.
They want to capture, being Plateau, Taraba, Benue, and Nasarawa. But those malam that I was doing something with them, they say they blocked people that can choose to sponsor this state or this state or this state. So the one that call me choose to sponsor at Taraba, we should capture Taraba State. Then when I go to finalize the connection that they will give me before the fight we start, I tell them that they should give me 1 billion. Those people say that the money is too much. They started to bargain the money with me. They give me 50 million. And I say 50 million is too small. They should give me at least 750 million so that the Taraba State have a Dabarak, have many security inside. So they should give me the money so that with the security we can make understand with them and know how the fight will go on. So those people say that the price is too much. Then give me 350 million. Then me, I refuse to fight on 350 million. Then
did you collect the money?
No. When I refused, they didn't give me because the money that they said they will give me 350 million was too small to fight against the Taraba State.
This was
we are here. I have another episode to give you right now. Another surprise one. You will get it interested. Please, this is what is really happening in Nigeria. I don't know what can we do to solve this evil. Let's know. Please listen to this.
Appeal to the Igbo nation that the Middle Belt people are not your enemies anymore. It's our appeal. And in this regard, we also want the Indigo worldwide to also take the Middle Belters as their friends and permanent brothers and sisters forever. In this regard as well, we want to highlight basic problems confronting Nigeria today, which is a country that has been bedeviled by so many insecurity incidents over the years. And it is deliberately planned to take over land and displace people from their ancestral home, in which we all know that we are not going to allow that to happen. Because the land God gives every man, that is where he will be buried, and no one will take it by force. It shall not be allowed by any means, whether government or whatever instrument of power is going to be used. Therefore, we have to be a united force to ensure that we protect the ancestral home that God gave us, our forefathers gave it to us. They were buried on that, and we cannot allow their graves to be taken over by foreigners. It pains us as all the time when we see things happening in this contraction called Nigeria all the time. It is not our wish to see that we are here the way we are today. It's not our wish. But as a collective force, if we stand by one common goal, as a collective force to ensure that we achieve the protection of our land and ensure that our people are free, we will surely achieve that. To this extent, I will humbly submit that purpose and determination cannot be quenched by any physical force. When you have a purpose to achieve something, one will die, others will succeed. But definitely someday that purpose will be achieved. For that reason, we encourage ourselves to be determined based on what we know is good for our people. And with Chief here, I strongly believe that we are going to achieve what will be good for our people in the Middle Belt and Southeast. And by the grace of God, we believe that we're not going to be relented in what we're doing. We'll not relent. We'll not relent. And we pray that God will give us the strength and wisdom to pursue this to the end and liberate our people finally. May God help us. Thank you very much.
It's a privilege to be amidst you today, and I count it a great one. My name is Barrister Seth Manset. I am a proud indigen of the Middle Belt. It's a region that Nigeria must adopt, understand, and operate as safe. We are happy to be here. I'm here to give a vote of thanks, and I want to be very brief. And in our vote of thanks, we must appreciate your hospitality. We've been here since Friday, and Chief have not relented and ensuring that we are okay, that we are good. Unfortunately, he did not give us the map of Imo State, but we also want to apologize for one thing. My leader didn't even see. We are sorry for discovering the agenda this late. We are sorry on behalf of our leader for understanding that we have been deceived over time. We are sorry that as youths and members of the family, we are just coming up today boldly, strongly, to tell you this is the end of it. We are sorry that the moles in the system of Middle Belt have at least done us a favor of leaving the Middle Belt. They are now in Zaria. We are sorry to say boldly that as youths we are willing this time, without dragging of feet, to do the right thing and associate. It's a lie to say it's not even a religious puzzle. When people are killed in their churches, when people are made in their various groups, and leaders. Okay, let's try to be minimal on the issue. We are just sorry that happened right from 1960, the way it happened. But we're here to kindly apologize and kindly plead for your support this time. We are neighbors in Niger are joining us. Whatever the map, you cannot remap it. We are brothers. And if we have over 300 ethnic nationalities, it therefore means that we have a reason for our confusion. But we refuse to be confused any longer. We refuse to be confused any longer. This time is for good. We are out for good. And we are treating at the level of a generation that is concerned about what will happen tomorrow, not the one that have a political interest. They can drag our leaders to whatever length. But today we are here before you to say one thing, that we are in for good. Liberation and freedom of Christians, liberation and freedom of our region, liberation and freedom from the North. We are the target of the North. I can say it categorically. Without any reservation. We are not going home with anything. We are here to unveil it. We have been the victims, but enough is enough. Unfortunately, we don't have a president. The only person we have is the one who is silent enough to say nothing. But we are glad that we are here today. And we are here for good. What we are fighting for is not for our immediate consumption, but for the future. We are sensitive to a generation that thinks and hopes that his children will live. And like my friend will say, we are happy to consummate, release, romance. Forgive our leaders. We've done what they have done, and thank God they have left the area for us. They've left the area for us to account for decisions they have made before. But we are out to be sure that this never happens again. Today you are seeing the delegation of youth. It's intentional. As they keep doing politics, we have clearly ethnic nationality intact. We have clearly the records of everybody, and today is not a hidden agenda, and it will never stop. We are out. They must follow suit, whether they like it or not. And I'm happy to be here, and I thank God for Chief and my leader as well. So I assure you that we are not dragging feet on this issue. We are out for good, to see the liberation and the freedom of not just Biafra, but the Middle Belt as well.
Wow, I love this. This is an interesting episode. Oh, I love it. I would like to I'll come back tomorrow. I'll bring you more information, more news, more things happening. Give you, I'll update you more, as I still remember my Abu self, Chilobrown, updatednews.com. So I'll give you more infos. Oh yeah, thank you. All I want to say is good night.